We begin tonight with the intensifying political battle over immigration. Today, about 50 migrants, many with young children, arrived in the nation's capital. It's the latest move by Republican-led states to transfer migrants unannounced across the country. More buses also arrived in New York City. CBS's Michael George is outside the Port Authority bus terminal. Michael?
Adriana, good evening. Yet another bus carrying migrants arrived here at the Port Authority, adding to more than 8,000 already in the New York City shelter system. Meanwhile, Republican governors vow to send even more migrants to Democrat-led communities, from New York to D.C. to Chicago to California. Arriving by bus and plane in Northern California, dozens of families, including children, were dropped off without any direction. Aid workers say some migrants walked from the airport looking for shelter. They ended up sleeping in a park.
Using people as political pawns to make a political point is wrong, and this is really an immoral thing for whoever's doing it to be doing.
New York shelters are at the breaking point. Mayor Eric Adams says the city has opened 23 emergency shelters and is even considering using cruise ships as housing.
We're looking at that as a temporary measure, not as a permanent measure. A permanent measure is get people into housing.
Republican governors of border states say they won't stop sending migrants to Democratic cities in an effort to provoke President Biden to act on border security.
We want to make sure that taxpayers are not having to foot tens of thousands or thousands of people coming in illegally, and that's the most effective way to do it.
This morning, a bus from Texas dropped off migrants in Vice President Harris' neighborhood in Washington, D.C.
About 50 migrants, a lot of children. There's about 1-month-old baby on the bus.
And the governors of Texas and Florida say they're willing to use taxpayer money for these buses and even flights. Texas has already spent $12 million on transportation costs. Adriana?
Michael George, thank you.